Have you ever wondered how cement is made? Well, if you have, you're in for a treat. You see, cement, that seemingly ordinary grey powder, is actually the result of a meticulous and fascinating process. It's not a natural resource that we simply dig out of the ground. No, my friends, it's so much more than that. Creating cement is a bit like baking a cake. There are specific ingredients, precise measurements, and a whole lot of heat involved. It begins with the extraction of raw materials from Mother Earth herself. These materials are then carefully measured and mixed together to create what's known as the raw mix. But we're not done yet. The raw mix is then heated until it transforms into something new. Once it cools down, it's ground into the fine powder we all know and love, and finally it's packaged and ready to go. So, you see, cement is not just a grey powder, it's a product of a rigorous process. First things first, we need to gather the ingredients. Just like any master chef, our recipe for cement begins by sourcing the finest raw materials. Our main stars of the show are limestone and clay. These are excavated from quarries, then crushed into smaller, more manageable pieces. It's a bit like prepping veggies for a stir-fry, only on a much grander scale. But it's not just about these two. Oh no, there are some special guest stars in our cement recipe too. We add a dash of silica for that extra strength, a pinch of iron for durability, and a sprinkling of bauxite to aid in the chemical reactions that'll take place later on. It's all a careful balancing act of proportions to get the perfect blend. So there you have it. We've got all our ingredients, each one playing its part. In the grand scheme of things, it's like baking a cake. You need the right ingredients in the right proportions. Now it's time to cook up our cement. Picture this. We've assembled our raw ingredients and now it's time to turn up the heat, and I mean really turn it up. We're talking about temperatures of around 1400 to 1500 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than a jalapeno in a sauna. In these fiery conditions, our raw mix undergoes a bit of a transformation. It's like the Cinderella of the construction world, going from a humble mix of limestone and clay to a hard, robust substance we call clinker. The heat plays a vital role here, essentially acting as the fairy godmother, transforming our raw materials into something completely new. It's this intense heating process that gives cement its strength and durability. Sounds hot, right? But that's not the end. The real magic happens next. The clinker is now ready for the final transformation. Think of it as a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. This hard, rocky substance, our clinker, is ground down into a fine powder, undergoing a process akin to a caterpillar's metamorphosis. Now, we wouldn't want our cement setting too quickly or too slowly, would we? It's all about striking the perfect balance. To achieve this, we introduce an unsung hero of the cement world, gypsum. This mineral, when added during the grinding process, helps to control the setting properties of the cement. It's the pinch of salt that brings out the flavor in a dish. Once this grinding and mixing is complete, we're left with a product that's ready to go out into the world. It's packed into bags, eagerly awaiting the chance to become part of something greater. And there you have it. Cement, the backbone of our buildings, all set to solidify our future.